Well then, that's not good.
So because of the maintenance call, this is the stuff I use. I use a K&N oil filter for good reason. I've always ran Mobil 1, advanced fuel economy, oil. I never had a problem with it. Personally, I feel like that's the best. The car feels a lot smoother with that oil. It runs easier with that oil for some odd reason. That's just me though. You can have your own personal preference in terms of oil. I personally had good experiences with Mobil 1. Now, K&N filters. This is essential. I never ran a Fram oil filter in my car. I do not recommend Fram. I always recommend K&N filters, like always. Some people don't have problems with Fram, and that's their humble opinion. But personally, I go K&N personally. And it's not because I wasn't paid by K&N to say this, but I've always had good experiences with K&N. They're just. This is what keeps the crud out from your oil. So this, I think, you need to spend good money on. In my personal opinion, this is what you need to spend money on. And those cheap Fram oil filters, nah, it's not the move. Alright, so I just want to let you guys know that I did a freaking video yesterday with this mic, but I found out it was kind of trash. So I don't know, I'm going to have to order a mic. And I'm also going to have to order a lens cover or whatever. But I got the oil right here. And everything's set for the maintenance portion of the car. So yeah, in terms of the maintenance portion, we're all good to go. I'm gonna get this oil change, like I said. I'm gonna get this oil change done really fast. And it sucks that the mic doesn't work, man, because I actually filmed a really cool video yesterday to meet. And it's unfortunate because the mic it wasn't what I expected. Let's just keep it at that. But one tip I will give to you guys in terms of maintenance, as long as you do it right and as long as you do it on time in terms of, when it comes up and on your owner's manual, if you follow your owner's manual promptly and everything like that, as soon as, the notifications come up on your dash and everything like that, you should be just fine. Your car will last as long as humanly possible if you take very good care of it, which is why, like I said, I do certain things, but people sometimes do it different. I personally, I can give you recommendations as to what you can do, but if you choose to go another route, that's your choice. It's up to you. But I'm just showing you guys what I do. I do the Mobil 1 020, and I also do the K&N filter. For those of you asking, the code is HP1010. HP1010. So right now I'm gonna head back to my dad's house and I'll put the car on the ramps. I'm gonna take apart the front bumper because I want to plasti dip the little horn cover, and I also want to try and fix the red Type R emblem that's on the front. I'm gonna try and fix that, and then after the engines cool down a little bit, then we're gonna get to the oil. So yeah guys, just got changed and whatnot. I'm about to put some shoes on. This car needs to run 100%. I'm telling you guys, I am punctual with my maintenance. As soon as that light comes on, that car is coming here and it does not move from that point on. And it's convenient because it came on this morning on the way to dropping off my dad at the airport, and then after I had my meeting and I came back, it's it's not even that long of a drive. So I'm gonna just get this out the way. I'm gonna get this done. That way, my head can be clear from here on out. So, all right, so let's get this going. Okay, so now here's where the major problem lies. The car's too low, but that's why I keep these around. These come really, like they get a rail bike. Anyways, I keep these around just in case I need to work on the car. I need to put them up on the ramps or something. This definitely helps big time. So let's get this little doohickey going here. that didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to. That right there usually does not happen, I swear to you. I will not be surprised if it happened on the other side. It did. Believe it or not. Here, let me see if I can get a close-up on this. But you know what? Ish happens, so. I mean, the car's up, and I think I might jack it up and then just take the wood off, actually. Because that's a little unsafe, and I was gonna use these pieces of wood to actually chalk the car down. So let's get the jack and then get this going. So now what I'm actually going to do is take off the front bumper and try and fix my Type R emblem because it's a little messed up. I actually just placed it on top of the original one, and that does not look good, so I wanted to redo it. So while the car's cooling down and the oil isn't so hot, I'm going to take off the front bumper. So I'm actually going to show you guys how to do that on the coupe if you don't know so already. So basically, all that holds the front bumper down is this stuff right here, all these clips and a couple of bolts. So it's not that hard to take off. You will need to open the hood to get the rest, but we'll get to that in a bit. I want to finish the underside first. Forgot to mention a Phillips head screwdriver, a Phillips head screw that's right up in this. I know you can't really see it, but a Phillips head that's right up in that little hole there. So yeah, I know guys, the engine bay is probably really dirty, but you're gonna need to take off this, 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 and this, and then everything is just held on by clips, so it should just come right on off. So don't forget to unclip your fog lights. Otherwise, you can damage them. What I actually ended up doing was drilling out the metal tabs that's in the back with a drill bit. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unglue the original emblem that's on the back of this, and then just redo the 3M tape on the Type R emblem, and then it'll sit nice and flush on the front bumper. So as you can see now, it's just plop that right on there. So it turns out I don't have any more double-sided tape for the emblem. So I'm gonna have to go look for some at Home Depot. I'm actually gonna grab tools to make my gimbal from Home Depot as well. So I'm gonna grab some double-sided tape while I'm at it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go into the shed, grab some Plasti-Dip, and Plasti-Dip that horn cover that I was talking to you guys about. Alright, cool. So, got the Plasti-Dip. Gonna be on my way. I'm gonna grab some pieces of paper, and then we're gonna Plasti-Dip that ugly chrome horn cover. So, I actually got the chrome horn cover Plasti-Dip black, so it's not gonna stick out like a sore thumb in the grill. So the car has cooled down significantly since you last saw me. I also got everything prepped for the oil change. So let's get started on the oil change because I need to get this done like as quickly as possible. Alrighty, so in order to start this process of actually changing the oil, you're gonna need a 17mm socket. Finally broke her loose. Jesus Christ. Alright, gotta make sure you line up the oil pan correctly. I think this should be okay. Gotta grab it from this side so you don't make a mess in your driveway, because that would freaking suck balls. There we go. Keep your hand in the pan so you don't get oil all over your driveway. So getting rid of the oil filter, usually they have you can buy like a little clamp that actually clamps on right here and you can twist it. But with the K&N filters, they actually have a little bolt bottom, so you can actually take it out with a socket wrench. Push in here, and then just, there we go. Comes right on off. So while we're waiting for the oil and stuff to drain out, I'm actually gonna put the front bumper back in, put everything back together. You already saw in the video, it's like I took it off, but everything in reverse. So me and my dad have done this for years. You take the oil filter out of the packaging, you open it up. Now what you do, before you even think about putting it in, you have to make sure that you lubricate this little gasket right here so it doesn't get stuck up where the oil filter mounts. And usually what I like to do, I already complete it with oil, like about 3/4 of a way up into the filter. That way when you start the car up and you have your oil already changed and stuff, you don't wait for that oil to circulate within the filter because you already have oil in here. So that's just a practice I do. I mean, some people do it differently, but me and my dad have done this for years and it's never failed us. So if you want to go ahead and do this, you can. So, but yeah, like I said, lubricate this this gasket with the oil and then fill it up 75% of the way up with oil and then put it back in your car. And then only hand tighten it. Do not use a wrench to tighten the filter. So, there we go. So after you clean your drain plug out with the shop towel, grab your new washer. Make sure you replace these washers. Every time you do an oil change, it's very important for you to do that. Put the washer in, bolt the drain plug back into the oil pan, and make sure you torque it to 29 foot-pounds on the 9th gens. It's 29 foot-pounds. Okay, so now what we gotta do is take the dipstick out, take the oil filler cap out. It's always good to inspect your oil filler cap, because if you see like bubbles or something, that means coolant is getting into your oil, and that means that your head gasket's blown, or it could be close to blown. So always take a good look at the oil filler cap to see if it doesn't look like that. This engine's pretty new and healthy, so I don't really see that problem. So now that we have the oil where it needs to be on the car, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the car back, and then we're going to check the oil while the car is leveled. And then if we need to fill up more, we will. So let's drop the car. Perfect. All right, let's turn the key. check for leaks, obviously. And that's it. Now with Clementine, with fresh oil, all figured out. Right now, I'm gonna go to Home Depot to grab me some 3M tape to put the red badge on. I'm gonna go grab me something to eat with the family, and then we're good to go. I'm pretty sure you don't need to see me put this badge on. I mean, come on, it's simple. It's 3M tape, boom, slap it right on. Anyways, Clementine's maintenance day. I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a little bit of something different. But, you know, I try to record as much as possible to be as clear as possible, but if I messed up, I'm sorry. But I did my best. I had to rush to get this done before the sun came down, so there are just certain things that I couldn't film. But if you have any specific questions, you could always ask them down in the comments below, and I'll definitely be more than welcome to answer them. So anyways, guys, this has been your boy Gata Maliga. You can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. That's going to be down in the description below, and I'm out. Peace.